That's part of the drug scene, isn't it? We have to count them. The entire female population of the U.S. is being used as the guinea pigs to find out if birth control pills are going to have any side effects or not. Isn't that nice? Really, if every lady who used them gets to 61 and one leg gets shorter, you know.
Oh, there she is. 850,000 Ks on the clock.
Are still on prescription.
And still beating like a...
Everybody's in on it, you know. Ladies must feel silly going there. Here's my note. Oh, that's what you're doing.
Here's my electronic rust protection, corrosion protection. It
Late at night, I read them.
supercharges the ground because corrosion only happens in a positive environment. So if you throw extra negative electrons into the bodywork, you don't get any corrosion. And this vehicle has zero rust in it. And it's built in 94, 95. So apart from just having to clean the engine bay after I've finished doing the service, change the air filter, change the oil filter, which is down here. I have to get in behind that pad, take that off to get to the oil filter. You can probably see just the blue behind the suspension damper. That's my oil filter. As you can see, I've been draining the oil overnight. You know, I just straighten her up, take that off, and then
something lofty and poetic, nay, family way. Something earthy and crude, mom.
And then
Junior Miss.
I'll replace the filters and
Israel man's product, inconceivable.
And we'll go from there.
Mommy not, fetus fit.
Anybody remember when you got your new oil filter? The procedure for
sticks your song in your throat. I'm sure when the pigeons first got to the city, you had a nice song, man.
get a drop of engine oil, lubricate the thread, and just smear a little bit of engine oil around the oil seal. Don't put too much on it. That's alright. It'll dry out. Makes it easier for going on. Okay. Okay, that's that. We're ready to go. So,
never really cared, you know, get him out of here. Get him out of here. And then, of course, there was popping the cheek.
right.
Which everyone had to do. Just to be a kid, you had to be able to do that, right? That was part of the credentials.
Okay.
Okay, he's a kid, let him in.
Now, here comes the fun part. Gotta try and get a filter wrench in here.
Now do it without giving in to the temptation to laugh.
Here we go. This is the hardest part of the whole lot. See, what I do is I let it drain overnight because it's easier to get rid of the oil when it's hot out of the engine. By the time the next morning comes, it's cold, so I can see how I can pull this out and none of it spills. Because the oil has gone cold, it's thickened up, so it won't run easily. Okay, so now you can take that out. There's just a little bit weeping out. So I take my rag, I just clean around.
That's the first thing that goes on a class clown is the cheeks, man.
Down there. And then I take my previously prepared new filter,
Would have been a big help. But you had ones like
stick
this.
that on and spin her on. There you go.
And you remember this one?
Done up hand tight. Alright. There we go. Now I'm going to put my filter wrench back on. And I'll just nip that up. And she's done. That's the filter in.
My specialty was knuckle cracking. I was into it on kind of an esoteric level, really. For instance, I could crack all 28 knuckles. 28 plus, actually. 28 or
There we go. These here, of course, are the fuel lines. So, there we go. It's on, nice and tight. I just drain what little oil's left in the oil filter into the oil pan.
A little more knuckle lore for you. The smaller the knuckle, the higher the pitch. Something we just don't stop to think about, you know? For instance, this last knuckle on the pinky is the highest pitched knuckle. You'll hear it now.
Okay.
That was a double. Let's see if I can go for the double on the other pinky. I don't know if I can get two doubles.
Take my sump bolt out.
And that was down a little lower than it should have been. That's a higher pitched and much more gentle knuckle usually. Let's give the right one on the end of the pinky a chance.
Okay. Just clean my sump bolt.
Let's see if the other one's in
Okay,
there too.
I've just cleaned the sump bolt.
Two doubles is far.
Drain bolt. Now let's go put this bad boy back in.
The best reason for cracking your knuckles was to make the girl sick. I mean, that's
Okay, just clean
what
the
you used to do when you were 9 or 10. Was
area around it.
Can you get Margaret Mary to throw up on our desk in the morning? You knew it would be a good day. You picked the most foolish
Come on.
girl, and Margaret Mary was susceptible to knuckles. Hey, Margaret Mary!
Fun. There we go.
You know that feeling like wiping off snot?
I just nip that up. Okay,
Try to make the
Now
milk
time
come out
to-
your nose.
refill. Put the oil back in. So what I've done is, I've already pre-measured how much I
It's
need.
even better with 7-Up or root beer, you know?
1 litre, 2, 3, there's 4. I'm just under 4 actually. I could probably do with another little bit
One
of
time,
4.
Michael David passed an entire cheese sandwich through his mouth. Sister Annunciata thought it was a miracle, you know? Come with me, mister. And don't talk to the other boys and girls.
Okay, I'm just short of 4
Yeah,
litres.
you're not allowed to talk to anyone right after a miracle, you know?
I'm actually kind of surprised how little oil this engine
You
actually
have to wait
uses
and be debriefed
or
by
actually
a priest,
needs
huh?
for a 3 litre V6. Okay,
You still do that?
brand new oil.
Don't lose that, man.
Now I know this is riveting, so don't get overly excited.
Remember when you were a kid on a hot day, nobody was around, nothing to do? I'll still do it, man. I'll push the button in the elevator. Dun, dun. Watch the rules
Okay, I put the drain plug back in so I know it's not going to drain out the bottom
Otherwise,
as
it's
I'm
all
pouring
wasted
it in and
time,
waste
you
my
know?
oil.
Elevators, nothing to do in the elevator except not look at
Change
the
the
other
oil
guy.
filter, change the air filter. Just got the plugs and the distributor
Your
good.
shoes.
What I'll do is when I get out, take it out, move outside, my
How
sister moves
come
the
they
Skyline
use
in
that
here,
kind of time? It's wasted time.
I'll
Place
take
five
off the
here.
distributor,
Especially a big airport.
splash
You
cover.
know there's a spy at
take
the
off the
airport.
distributor cap, I'll clean
Your
all the
job,
contacts
fine.
inside, get any of that white ash burnt residue off the contacts,
Get into this.
clean the rotor button, and then after that I'll put it all back together,
I'll share a swallow.
pull the plugs,
No one ever shares a swallow
clean,
with you.
re-gap them, put them back in, and basically we're
Personal
done.
sound.
So this, a service like this basically takes me about 40 minutes
That second half
to
is
do
the
it.
best part of the
Drain the
swallow.
oil, change filters,
There are two parts. A lot of
refill
people
with new
realize
oil,
two parts to the swallow.
and
The
basically a
first
little
one,
bit of
that
a
kind of bubbly
run
sound
around the engine bay to
is when
clean
you pour
shit,
something
make
in
sure
your
all the
mouth,
fluids
your
and
throat closes up.
levels are
Because
correct,
your throat doesn't trust you.
make sure everything, like cables and everything are lubricated,
And will do anything. So your
check for
throat is kind of
obviously
a
any
monitor.
leaks, etc., etc. I mean, you
Pour
guys
something
know
in
the
your mouth,
drill.
your throat says, hold on, let's check that stuff out.
So
And the brain will
at the moment, it's just a case of
looks okay to me.
refill, and that's pretty much it done, short of
Listen again for the two parts.
cleaning the
especially that
contacts in the
second one, which is
distributor
kinda like
and re-gapping the plugs.
going home.
Okay.
That's it.
Okey-dokey-dokey-dokey.
The whole revolution is about values. Values of any kind, you know? What you'll do for $10, what you'll do with $10. Really, it all comes down to values, what you value and how much. And
George Carlin didn't say is what you'll do to somebody for $10.
Businessmen are the ones that really kind of got the country where it is in both ways, in the positive and the negative.
And he's my
They
sister.
did, the businessman, because there's no
Just
morality
showing
in
up.
business. Just a ledger, keep it in the black. Show a profit, keep it in the black, keep it in the black. Never mind
Wait!
the souls, never mind the
In the
landscape,
workshop.
never mind the other guy, keep it in the black, keep it in the black, do what you can, keep it in the black. Business as usual going on. Big plywood up there. Business as usual. Businessman did it. That's right, you can buy anything in this country, man. Anything you can think of. You can probably buy a left nostril inhaler if you look around there, with your state motto on them. Clothes in the dark, anything, man. If you nail together two things that have never been nailed together before, some schmuck will buy it from you, man. Yeah, give $1.50 for that. Yeah, anything at all.
Oh, almost not.
Values. I often think of that when I go past the novelty store. You know, the novelty store, tricks, jokes, fun, fool your friends. They sell the dribble glass, joy buzzer, whoopee cushion, called poo-poo cushion in the larger towns. You put it down, hey, Phil, fly it!
Okay, come on, come on. How much have I got left?
It's very big with the Shriners in the American Legion.
Oh, I've got about a litre. One more litre to
They're
go.
retentive anyway, I guess they need devices, so why not?
Far out.
A lot of things for sale in that store, you know. They have a fly in an ice cube, snake matches, pepper gum, cigarette loads, big thumb with a lot of bruises on it. That's a great one. They also sell fake food, which really knocks me out. Got rubber hot dogs, plastic
Come on,
fried
one more
eggs.
litre. That's all I
The
gotta
ones I
do.
saw are made in Austria. Imagine that, imported plastic fried eggs. Wow. Plastic Swiss cheese. They have a little foam rubber sandwich with a bite missing from it. I often wonder how hungry people feel when they walk past, you know? Guys that don't have lunch money together, man. Going past the novelty store. Wow, I'd be salty. I'd be ready for a little trashing right away, you know? Start there. That's not the biggest insult. The biggest insult, however, is the fake vomit. Imagine that, artificial vomit. Wow. Some people can't scrape real vomit together.
Hello,
man.
mate.
Yeah, John, how's it going?
Good, mate.
Guys
How are you?
3 dozen vomit.
Almost done.
That's alright.
Just got to put the remainder of my hands are all
It's all right.
dirty.
Don't worry. Well, you can't tell your blackness with mine.
The other one is whoops.
Just got to finish filling her up with oil and I'm done.
Hints on the cardboard. It's stapled to
And
a piece
then
of
Lazy
cardboard.
can shift
Tells you where to use it on the car
the
seats.
Skyline in here.
There you go.
You got two dogs. One was shitting over there, and the other one's sitting up, shitting up there.
Yeah, and they'll work towards each other.
What knocks me out is near
Thought
the
I'd
refrigerator.
bring Sammy along as well,
Yeah.
so that way
It's so strange.
That way both of them can have a little-
Yeah.
as soon as one goes,
Yeah, the other one misses it.
Hey, Phil, I got another one. You need the refrigerator, huh? You with
Oh,
Phil,
right.
Charlie. Let me call the printer. Hey.
What's the time? Oh, just on 12. Right.
on 12,
Yeah.
12:05.
Lenny Bruce once
Here
said the
comes
reason
trouble.
artificial vomit sells is because the artificial dog crap sold
What's
so
happening?
What's happening is I'm just finishing off here, and then you can move the Skyline in here, and then you can start draining your oil.
No, I'm bringing,
It's always right next to the false teeth there
I'll
that you
put
wind
food,
up in
so
like that.
I'll be in the kitchen.
No, you won't. No, you're gonna do your own Skyline. No. John can do the food. You can do your Skyline. I'll supervise.
No.
See over there? There's your filters, all ready to go. Right?
I need tea.
I'll make you tea. You can do your Skyline.
Money's no object, it's for a very good friend. I rather fancy that beige number in the window.
Put you here
That's
in
not
the
beige,
toilet.
that's champagne
Actually, I
gold.
didn't leak for all.
Actually,
Top rate of the month, bulldog.
all I have to do is fill this back up with 5 litres for you. I've got a 1 litre container over there already done, so there's your 6 litres
What are you filming it for?
you need for the
St.
Skyline.
Bernard, yes, but there's no room in the window for that.
Huh?
What are you filming it for?
The Doberman Pinscher, you'd always know the authentic Doberman Pinscher.
I'm
would be
doing a
one of
training
the little
video.
pieces of clothing
Oh,
with
yeah.
buttons in it, right?
For you. To give you a refresher. Damn.
Refresher course.
Yeah.
Not to include a card
You
with
have
that,
a
please,
refresher
wall
course.
to wall. Dan. Put that on my diners club. You mind gift wrapping it for me?
Yeah. It's alright.
Sure is strange. I used to be Irish Catholic, now I'm an American. You know, you grow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Done.
I was from one of those Irish neighborhoods in New York. One of those kind of parish
So,
schools. Wasn't
just
typical.
need to
It was Corpus Christi was the name of it. Could
check
have
the
been any
dipstick.
Catholic church, right? Our Lady of Great Agony. St. Rita Moreno. Our Lady of Perpetual Motion. What's the difference? What's it called? The church part and neighborhood part was
Second.
typical, but the school was not.
Heidi cleaned.
It wasn't one of those old-fashioned
There we go.
Irish
Where'd you get
kind
that
of prison schools with a lot of corporal
Hey,
punishment
where'd you get that from?
and systematic discipline with the steel
Heidi
gun, right?
Clean.
Huh?
Where'd you get Heidi Clean from?
We'll fall 2 years behind in
She just followed me home. I can't help these love-struck people, they just follow me home.
He's crippled, he's trying to learn
Okay.
to with his left hand.
Well, let's fire up and see how we go.
We didn't have that. We somehow got lucky, you know, got into a school where the pastor was kind of into John Dewey and progressive education, and he
Oil on the go. Okay, there we go. Apart from a little bit of belt noise from the pulleys, which obviously just need cleaning. This is an engine with 850,000 plus kilometres on it. So as you can see, running beautiful. Okay, there's no oil leaking or pissing out anywhere, so obviously I've done everything right. Right, check under here. We have no oil leaking out from where the oil filter is. No oil leaking. No oil flowing down. So, I guess we're successful. Another successful service done. Okay, what I need to do now is, once the oil is circulated, fill up the oil filter, the volume of the oil filter, let it set, check the final oil level, which should be pretty much spot on because I've done it that many times. I know how much oil I have to put in the first time round. So what I do is I add how much oil the engine takes, and plus I add the total volume of the oil filter on top of that. So every time I do a service, that's the total amount of oil I put in. Now I generally find that I don't have to actually add any oil. Okay, there we go. Job done. Short of doing the distributor, as I said, and the plugs. So there we have it, sports fans. All ready to take me to the range.
Turn that fucking camera off, you shit.
What?
Turn that camera off. Oh, bloody hell.
What?
Move, dog.
Adjust the spanner so it fits. Right. Just crack it open.
I thought I cracked it. Hang on, which way is fucking
You're turning it. You're pulling it towards you to undo it.
towards me?
Towards you to undo it.
Right, got it.
Okay. Has the nut itself actually moved?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's gone round once.
Good. Okay, that's it. Put the pan underneath. Right. And can you turn it with your fingers?
No, but I will in a minute.
All right.
Wait till I get to turn it with my fingers. I'm getting to know my car quite intimately now. Still can't. Do you know I've been oiling my hands and manicuring my fingernails this week?
Yeah. Well, now you can really oil your hands.
Sammy, come here. Good boy. Come here.
If I get oil in my hair, I'm going to cry. Oh, come on. This is bullshit. I wonder if I did crack it. I didn't crack it. It was just rolling around the
Hang on. Other way. Other way.
Hey?
Other way. Pull it towards you.
You said you
Yes.
said away from me.
No, I said towards you. You're tightening it up.
Oh, no wonder. Okay. Oh, turn that bloody thing off.
What?
I'm not liking this. Oh my god.
Sammy.
Okay. Has it come undone now?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Hang on. It keeps moving, this dodgy thing. I thought I cracked it, but I hadn't.
Make sure it's on the flat surface.
Yeah. Yeah. I've got that, I know that. But it's... I was doing it the wrong way. Oh, it's not. Oh, you bastard.
What a glutton for attention. This dog. You pat Sammy and Simba's got to come up and stick
Oh, I
his
know,
nose
he's got
in.
to have his face in it. Yeah.
You can't pack anything else but the centre's got to be there.
Oh, you know what? You know what's happening? It's just sliding around it. Because I wasn't close enough to the nut before. I couldn't see it.
Ah, dogs. Yeah, well, make sure that the spanners
It's on the
fits
flat-
it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I am.
good.
But it's not, it's still moving around it. No, it's not budging. Have you got a, Now, if I get any oil on my pink jumper, there's going to be trouble.
It won't, it'll just drop straight into the pan, right? Unwind it, but don't drop the nut into the
I
pan.
won't.
There you go. Okay. Clean the plug.
The nut.
Yeah, bring it out. All right. Clean that, and then you can put the plug on top there.
Oh my God, I've ruined my fingernails.
Oh, for God's sake!
What have I got you for? This is saving me.
I'm here for guidance, right? I'm your Yoda,
Your Yoda. Oh my
right?
in the arse.
Okay, now put it up here so you won't lose it.
Yeah.
There you go. Just put it in there so you won't lose it. No, other way around. There you go.
Alright,
That's it.
cool.
Okay, so you're not going to lose it. You always know where it is.
Actually,
Right.
check the water while I'm here.
Yeah,
Got a
well, we'll
bucket
do-
for water.
Okay, so now we're going to do is we're going to let that drain.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the point where we normally go away and have a cup of tea
Well, we can still
while
do that.
it's draining, because you've got 6 litres to get out of here. Actually, what we can do is
I'll do
now
oil.
that's draining, we'll drop the jack so the car's level. Okay.
Sammy, come on.
Come on, baby. You don't actually want to.
There. No, that's it.
He won't be attracted to the oil.
Right. Okay. Clean around the filler cap, because you don't want any dirt and crap to get in there. Don't push that in all the way. That's it. Because we want to allow air in. Right. Yeah, that's it. Clean all around.
You know, I know how to do this. I just prefer it if someone else does it.
Right.
Actually, it's got a bit of, see this hose here? There's a bit of, it's not blow by past the hose, but see the black? It's like,
Yeah. No, that's just a bit of oil vapour.
yeah.
You know, all that's happening is dust is just adhering to it.
Yeah, that's all right.
Right, so yeah, but you see, while you're doing your service, you know, you generally clean up shit like that, lubricate, you know, things like your accelerator lines if you need to. You'll check your power steering fluid level. You take your distributor cap off, right, clean all the contacts underneath. Okay. Make sure you obviously check your brake fluid levels, battery's okay, terminals aren't corroded, right, they're clean, so the contact's good.
You got any brake fluid?
What's the fluid level?
Oh, it's down to there.
Well, that's no good.
Yeah, well,
Why did it get so low?
well, because I waited till it came up here to do it.
Well, you should be checking it regularly.
Anyway, it's fine. It just needs to be topped up. And power steering should be fine.
Yeah, we'll also clean around that too.
Yeah, that's fine. That one.
Actually, the funny thing is I don't actually have any dot 4 with me.
I've got. Oh, have I got some at home? I might have some in the boot.
I think, what, brake fluid?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There
we'll
is some-
have a
some
look.
in the garage, on the shelf.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
okay, well you're going to have to top that up,
Yeah.
right? I'm going to have to lay in a stock of dot 4 too, as well. I've been concentrating on dot 5 at the moment with the
That's
the other beast. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to take your oil filter off, right? But before you do that,
Hang on, let me just put the brake fluid.
yeah. Well, that's actually your clutch fluid.
Oh, clutch fluid. Yeah, clutch fluid.
That's your clutch. That's your brake.
Yeah, that's full. I can
Yeah,
see it.
good. Yeah, but you also clean around the cap because you don't want to get any dirt into there either. See, that's something you should be checking, right?
Yeah, last time I checked it, it was fine.
Yeah, and when was the last time you checked it?
Oh, about a month ago.
You lost that much in a month.
Well, it seemed like it was only a month ago. But there's not any, there's nothing on the floor or anything, and it's changing. All right.
Well,
I'll fix
So-
it up when I get
what you need to do is top that up, right? But while you're here, what we'll do is we'll actually follow the line down and make sure there's no leaks anywhere.
Well, there isn't because it's always on a clean garage floor.
Well, we're just going to make sure there's no leaks.
No. Well,
Right.
there isn't because otherwise it'd be on the floor at home in the garage, and it's not.
Right, now, before you put your new filter, you take your old filter off, we've got to prepare your new filter.
Yeah, you got to put oil on.
Right, actually, before you do that, undo your air cleaner, because you can change your air filter. Right, there's your new air filter. Right,
Don't break my fingernail.
actually lift it.
Lift it. Oh, yeah.
No, like this. You lift it.
No, it's stuck.
Like that.
I'm going to hurt my fingers.
Hurt your fingers, for God's sake.
I'm not wearing gloves.
Just use your thumb and press it. Yeah, like
I
that.
haven't got my work gloves on. Can't do
Right.
this. Hang on.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
That needs changing. Have a look.
I know.
It's got bugs in there.
Yes. Right, now, where's your rag? See that rag?
Clean the inside of it.
Wipe that out.
They're taking their home away from them.
Hey, Jonathan. Tea service?
Look at this smile.
You want another cup of tea?
Did you want a
No,
couple?
that's all right. I'm fine.
Do you want me to go and put it on? Do you want a couple, mate?
No, I'm all right.
Do you want one, babe?
Oh, no, I'll wait. I'll wait. 'Cause
Well, she's got a job to do. She doesn't need distractions.
what are you saying? That's fine.
Now, see all the loose crap you've just left in there? That's it. It needs to be clean. Okay, now take the new filter out, and you can put that back. Put that in.
I didn't say a word.
No, it was
Yeah.
all hand signals.
Yeah, I know.
What are you trying to say?
Right. Now, do you remember which way that one came out?
Yeah, like that.
That's better, because you put it all back the same way.
Yeah.
Now, don't you think you should make it fit?
Yeah, I will. I need two hands for that. Can't hold the box there.
Okay, there you go.
Do you want to give me the old one? I'll go and throw it in the rubbish bin.
Right. Now, we put that back on. Back in. Okay?
Yeah.
Can you...
I'm just trying to get this clip over. Forward. And the other clip here.
Yeah. Okay, you alright?
Yeah, I'll get it. It's just, geez, this is good when I have big hands. Are these the original clips?
Yes. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay?
Hang on. No, I've got to get this clip here.
Right. Yeah, just slide that one along and fit that one on first. Since that's going to be the tightest one. It actually fits onto that part. Oh no, yeah, no, actually you got it right. There we go, that's that one. That's that one.
Hang on.
Yeah, watch, see that?
Yeah.
Just go like that, clip, and it's on.
Yeah, but this has got to be moved over a little bit, Graham. It's too...
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to come off.
Oh no, it's... So hang on. Right, and then you're going to smear the oil on the oil seal and on the thread.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Start with the thread first. You'll get rid of most of it on that. Okay. Because when you it'll lubricate the thread, so it goes on easy.
Yeah.
All right, and yeah, just the rest around it, around the seal. That's it. Perfect. You're done. Right, so that's now ready to go on. Okay.
Where's the filter wrench?
So we need your filter wrench. Right. Other way around. That's it. Because to undo it is anti-clockwise.
Oh.
No, that's
No.
right.
It's right towards me now.
Yeah. That's it. Extend the, allow the hand, yeah, that's it, allow the hand, it'll give you more leverage.
Okay. Fucking bastard's tight. Are you sure I'm doing it the right way?
Yes.
It's not
Hang
going.
on. Right.
It's not going.
No. Here's a hint. Put a finger on there to hold it,
Yeah.
right, and then lift with this end with your hand, other hand on this end, because that'll actually pinch it, right. So when you pull this up, that actually cinches up,
Oh, yeah.
right, and that way it grips,
Yeah.
right, and have it out as far as you can like that towards the end,
Yeah.
because this handle will be now out, and just pull the handle up.
Yeah.
Right, there you go. See how it's moving now?
Yeah.
That's easy. Right? Okay. You can take that off now because you'll now be able to undo it by hand.
Oh yeah. I'm sticking a rag underneath it. Yeah. To catch any dribble.
Okay, take that out the way. Okay, so have your rag ready. Okay, wind that off. Okay, well because you're doing it with it hot, yes, the oil will run, so you will get oil coming out of it. Okay.
Okay.
So actually, if you unwind it as quick as you can,
Yeah.
right, it'll be like a centrifuge effect, and it'll actually keep more oil inside the filter.
Yeah.
Right, so you should be able to get it off the thread and then tip it up. There you go. Right, and you should be able to lift it out. and keep it upright.
Yeah.
There you go. Right. Yeah, just put it. Yeah, put it there out of your way. Okay, take your new filter.
Hang on, I'm going to clean this. It's dripping.
Yes, but that's going to keep pouring.
Oh, will it?
Yeah. Right. So what you need to do is, with one hand, hold that. Right. With your left hand, give it a quick wipe with a rag, and then just quickly swap. Right, and start doing it up. Okay, go. Feel it lined up?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Do it up hand tight.
Yeah, and then
Right, and then you'll just nip it up.
tension it with the
Yeah, with the filter wrench. Keep going. Yeah, okay. Wipe with a rag.
You got a ladder, haven't you?
Yeah, it's in the bottom one. Bottom garage.
Oh, you get it,
Why?
put it on the roof. You got a tile well.
Yeah, there's actually a couple that need to be put back again.
I'll go and put them in.
Oh, okay.
Your hat's in the car, mate. Yeah, I'm having a look and I can see.
No, that was right.
like that.
No, other way. That's it. Because remember, you're doing
Yeah,
it up
it's
now.
Yeah, yeah.
So you've got to turn it the other way,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
It's got to be opposite.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So kind of the same thing again,
Right.
right? Now keep in mind, we don't have to do this up hard,
Yeah.
right? You just got to tension it so you've turned it about an eighth of a turn.
Geez, you wouldn't want to work on a modern car. There's no room, is there?
All right, hang on, let's see how tight that is.
No, it's still turning, Graham. Even though I got it tight, hand tight, it's still...
Yeah, okay, let me have a look.
Just have a...
Yeah, let me have a look. Okay, hang on. Okay, sports fans, now what we've done is we've put the drain plug back in, we've nipped it up, and we're at the point where we now got to put the oil back in. This is the clean oil this time.
Come on,
So-
Sim.
Do you want to hang on to it?
Oh, no, it's all right. I've got it.
Right.
Yep.
Right. So this is going to take a while.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is slow draining.
Because you got it straight on the thing.
Well,
lift
lift it up a bit so the
That's it.
funnel's not blocked.
And that way.
Yeah, but the filter's in the funnel as well.
Oh, you'll be surprised how quick it goes through that. Right. But anyway, we'll get back to this once we've got our oil in.
Yeah,
Hey,
because I've got to circulate the
That's
oil.
right. You've got to fill up the oil filter, and the oil's got to run around the engine, and you've got to make sure there's no leaks. Right, that everything's been snugged up tight. So do up that filler cap. Okay, we sorted.
Yeah, just getting rid of the dust.
See, looks better when it's clean.
Where's my keys?
In the car, probably. It'd be in the ignition, but.
Yeah, make sure it's in neutral. We don't want you.
Really?
Simba's down here. Okay, now you watch it go bang. Okay, has your oil light gone out? to stop the noisy Tom? Because the oil's gone up there now. What are you doing sitting in there? Yeah, you don't need to do that. You've got other jobs to do now. You've got to have a look, make sure there's no oil leaking anywhere. Not squirting past the oil filter. There's some drain nuts done up tight, it's not leaking down there. No other holes in the side of the engine that you've got losing oil or fluid or...
No, it looks good.
All good?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Alright, so basically the only thing we've got left to do now is you're dizzy and you're done.
Yeah, I don't want to touch that though.
Why?
Oh, I suppose I'm not going to touch the plug.
No, basically we're undoing 2 screws,
Yeah.
right? You're taking the dizzy cap off, right? And the contacts underneath, right? You're just going to give them a scrape with a flathead screwdriver. Get any